Okay, listen, I want to speak to the entrepreneurs in the room. If you're building a brand, if you're an author, if you're selling a product, if you're selling a service, I need to speak to you, okay? Because too long I have seen entrepreneurs lower their price for the sale, okay? Heck, I'm guilty of it myself. Just to get that sale, sometimes we lower our price. But in lowering our price, we are selling ourselves short, okay? Let me tell you this. You spent time creating your craft. You spent. Hey, 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 what is good? What is good? What is good? What is good? As you can see, I'm battling the allergies, my allergies, right about now. But it is my day to record and gotta come through. So if you're new to my channel, please hit like and subscribe. Okay? And if you are my regular smegulars, you already know what to do. Smash that like button and please leave me a comment, all right? So, you already know this channel is definitely about faith. We're faith-based here. We love the Lord. We love the Lord on this channel. And one of the things that I wanted to talk to is all my entrepreneurs in the room. If you're in the room, come on in. Sit down. To talk to the entrepreneurs about pricing and knowing your worth. Because what I'm learning is a lot of times people want to walk all over you with your price, especially if you are just starting out. You know, seems like people want to walk all over you. So we're gonna get into that. All right, let's go. Roll the tape. Roll that intro. And I hear or see people talking to entrepreneurs about, oh, the price is too expensive, or can you please do it for less? People are always looking for a discount. That's all well and dandy, but when you have spent time learning your craft, learning the thing that, you know, they're wanting, then no, you cannot sell it for less because you've sacrificed so much. I mean, think about the late nights of you going to YouTube University. When everybody was in bed, you're sitting up watching somebody do balloons. Okay, all right, I went a little too far. Or you're learning how to do a centerpiece. I mean, you are losing sleep. You are losing time with family, friends. You are giving up your time. So no, I cannot do it for less. One thing you have to understand is they can ask you, but you don't owe it to them to do anything. And the thing that you have to remember is that you're not just selling this thing that they want, but you're also selling your time. You gave up your time to learn this. So you have to go back to that. You're, you know, like for me, if I'm decorating, I'm giving up time to decorate, okay? So no, I cannot do it for less. And do you know the word no? N-O period. N-O exclamation point is an entire sentence. There, I said it. You have put in your hours. You put in your time studying. You put in your time learning how to do it. And your no, you telling them no, it doesn't speak to their budget, but it speaks to your value. Okay? That's it. It speaks to your value. So you have to believe that you are worth it. Add up the time you spent to learn that craft. You see how much time you spent and learning that craft. So when your mind tells you that, you can give them a cut, think about the baseball games. Think about the dinner you didn't go out with your husband. Think about the times you didn't go with your friends because you were working on the craft. This is what we have to get in our mind. We are worth it. Just like Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, I don't even know if I said that right, but all of them know their worth. A Maybach car, Mercedes, but they know their worth. You're not walking into a Mercedes dealer and trying to cut a deal with them. Maybach, you're not walking into these dealers trying to cut a deal with them. So why are we cutting deals with people? And then to the entrepreneur, know with clarity what it is you charge. So if somebody is coming, like for me, who has a venue, I stand on my price. It's so funny because we have 2 suites and we rent them for $500 each, right? The other week I had somebody come in and he says, oh, well, I want to rent both of them. And I said, okay, because you can open the wall and make one great big room. Oh, I want to rent both of them. I said, great. Okay, so he says, well, if I do that, can you take $200 off? I said, why would I do that? And he says, oh, because I'm renting both. You don't have to rent both of them. You rent the one and somebody will rent the one next to it. That's how it works. And I felt so good saying that. And I stood on business. But then when somebody comes and asks for a package, that's when I start vacillating. Because I'm confident in the building, but I vacillate with myself. Because I'm thinking, oh, they might get somebody else to do it. But you know what? It's okay, get somebody else to do it. Because you're not my customer. You're not my client. You may rent the venue and you can hire somebody else to decorate. Now, I would love to be a decorator. But if you think I am going to do all of that work and not get paid my worth, I'm not doing it. You're not my customer. Just like Mercedes might say, you're a Toyota kind of a driver. I'm Mercedes. And Maybach might turn around and say, well, you're a Mercedes kind of a driver. And we're Maybach. And so on. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know your worth. So make sure you get your prices down. Make sure that there's clarity. And believe it or not, sometimes you're going to tell people, well, this is what I charge. And somebody might say right in your face, that's too expensive. Swallow and say, okay, I understand. You know, I had somebody not too long ago, maybe a week or two ago, call and ask me for a quote. 2 people. No, it was 3 people. And in that 3 people, only one person struck and they agreed. The other 2, and then I kind of thought, did I charge too much? But when I look at the paperwork, when I look at the proposal, no. Honestly, in some cases, it might have been too low. But it's fine. They were not my clients. They were not my clients. And I want you to get that in your head. Work on your mindset. Work on I'm worth it. Do some breathing techniques. Do some affirmations. Work on that mindset. I'm worth it. I do great work. Now, if you do subpar work, then you need to work on that part. But baby, if you are putting in time, you are learning new skills, you are doing what you do, then don't you let them talk you out of your worth, okay? That's it. All my entrepreneurs. And you already know, you better pray and you better ask God to continue to blow in your business. Praying for your business is extremely important. So that's it, my good people. All of you, I thank you for your time. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much for listening. I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna do what I got to do because it's been a long day. You heard? Y'all be blessed.